Live? I don't know if we're live or not. I think we are. A couple people waiting for a couple people to join in. Good morning, guys. Um, what's up, Kurt? Yeah, we're live. So, uh, Zach, what's up? YouTube just came out with this new feature, I believe yesterday, which basically instead of going live on your traditional orientation, now you can go live vertically, but it also, I guess, allows it to be live inside of your standard viewers, but also the shorts video shelf. So I'm basically just testing that, but also wanted to say what's up. Um, Josh, hey from work. Yeah, a lot of people work on the weekends. Um, so what's everybody been up to? Some people in here now. Good morning, guys. What's everybody up to? How is your land management stuff going? Prepping for food plots? Anybody doing any cuttings? Um, Tell me what's up. City sticker, Chris, you're dizzy. Yeah. So um this morning I was editing some videos and I was talking to he's on it. I was talking to Chris and I was lightheaded all day to all this morning. And it's weird because he was dizzy or lightheaded all last week. And then I've been hearing some guys as well have been lightheaded. It's really weird. I don't get it. But yeah, been lightheaded all day or feeling like I'm floating. It's really weird. Today we're just running some errands, relaxing. We'll be shooting some more videos, in and out of the rain. It's raining today. So yeah. So tell me what's up with you guys. Josh, about to start soil test and picking up rocks. Yeah, Josh, you got a lot of rocks over there down in Georgia. Um, yeah. Chris, he's doing some soil tests. I will be doing them soon. Not sure when. We got a lot of viewers in here, so I guess the new feature kind of works. Because like I said, it's supposed to go out the notifications to your standard subscribers in the regular videos shelf, but also your short shelf. So it's pretty cool. I might do this more often because live videos on YouTube have always been one of YouTube's downfalls because it doesn't really send out notifications to viewers a whole bunch. So it's really weird how it works, but it looks like it's working. So it could be pretty exciting to do this more often and check in on you guys and see what's up and have a little conversation. Uh, Kurt moving to my new home, 3 metro acres, half cattails and dogwood looking at pocket building. Very cool. Congrats on the new home. Chris is asking, so explain again, missed the start. I just explained it, son. Listen up. Listen up. We always say listen up because we went to a consult, me and Chris, years ago together, and the client kept saying, listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. It was hilarious. I was like, we're listening, man. We're listening. Uh, do it. Yeah. So a lot of scouting this year. I'm on a mission to kill a really big buck on public land, and that's my mission. So we got a lot of public land scouting next month, in and out of consulting trips. So March will be a very busy month for me. April will be busy. May will be busy because I'm back into fishing, canoeing, and I have my annual Kentucky consult in May, I believe. Uh, so yeah, Zach, Chris needs to rewind back, son. Yes, he does. He's always delayed. He's late. He don't listen up like he was told to. It's pretty funny. Frost-seeded clover. Danny, if I'm squinting, the comments are really small. But YouTube fixed that, I guess, too, because the comments used to disappear. So this is exciting. Danny, frost-seeded clover last week and took soil samples. Just got results. Only lime needed on my alfalfa plot. It's a 6.5, need to be closer to 7. I'm on coastal zone 5, Delaware. Delaware is not too far from me. I'm right in Maryland. So if you're at a 6.5 pH, that's pretty good. I mean, if you can get to 7, that's great. But I wouldn't be too worried about that. Obviously, 7's neutral, best you can get. I always say, 6.3, to 7 is probably pretty good. City Sticker, you ain't excited. I'm excited. Look what I even got. I got my GoPro with me today. We're doing some filming. I got spare batteries. So yeah. Josh, gearing up for turkey. Yeah. Turkey season in Maryland here starts April 18th. So that's pretty cool. City Sticker Chris was looking at e-bikes and this live interrupted me, shaking my head. Yeah, Chris is looking into getting an e-bike because he's old and short and out of shape. So when he pedals really fast, but he doesn't go nowhere. So, and maybe if he gets an electric bike, he can do some more Sika hunting. Official 1616 Club been building a small 10-acre plot up north with the info you have been posting. I appreciate that, man. Some guys have been asking me or complaining that I haven't been uploading a lot of videos. Well, in YouTube, kind of it burns you out making videos when you're editing and making all the videos yourself. So over the years, I go on trends, up and down, where I get in habits of posting, you know, dozens of videos a month to where I'm only posting one video a month or one video every 2 months. It's hard to stay on track. I'm trying to get back and be more consistent with it. It's tough with working and everything. So I'm trying to do better. Mark, Chiefs or 49ers? I have no idea because I don't watch football. City Sticker, partly true. Well, it's all true because you're old and short. Kurt's laughing. Chris, but short. Buff, but short. Yeah. You ever get your e-bike issue worked out? Josh, I did. I got a new battery for the bike, and it's a beast right now. So it's working good as of now. I can go many, many miles with the charge on it. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy right now. Kevin O'Dell, Dave would really like you and Chris to do a CWD show. Missouri is being very aggressive in the certain counties. Would like to hear your guys' thoughts. Kevin, that's actually a good idea. Because we record our podcasts on Wednesday afternoons, probably 90% of them. Just depends on our schedule, but right now it's kind of working out because it's in the winter. So Wednesday nights we record. Maybe Chris, we'll get with you and maybe we'll do that Wednesday night. Officials 1616 Club. Any quick pointers to growing a deer herd or attracting more to a property? Yeah, I have a couple of videos coming out this week about that kind of, but to sum that up, you have to look at the foundations, and that's the video that's coming out probably Thursday this coming week. But you have to look at foundations of your property. Start with the foundations. It's just kind of like the root cause of the issues, or the root. What is the root of attracting deer? Well, you got to have food, you got to have cover, and you got to have isolation. You got to have good entry and exit routes. Um, so that would be like your foundation. Attracting deer, same thing. Food, cover, low stress, low pressure. Um, and that's usually overlooked because we get excited when we go deer hunting, right? We have this property and we get excited and we want to hunt every chance that we can to try to kill a deer. Well, in some cases that may be possible if you have hundreds of acres, thousands of acres to hunt on. But the small properties, you have to be more strategic. And I always say to everybody, I say this all the time, especially when I go to clients, is that don't hunt because you want to, hunt because it makes sense. And what makes sense? Well, you have good wind, low stress, um, good weather conditions, good fronts, cold fronts, um, and that maybe possibly that you have a good buck on camera during the daylight hours that you're trying to hunt. So if you have a pattern of seeing a deer, a daylight buck on several consecutive days, then go kill it. But hunting just because you want to is usually a disaster. It can really make your property nocturnal or just spook everything off. So you kind of have to look at it like that. And it sucks because you have property, you get excited, you want to hunt, but you just have to be more strategic about it. Somebody likes turtles. That's cool. Scotty, creating sunlight, making travel corridors. This weird weather allowed me to mow down my annual screening for for next year's planning. Like live stakes and treetops, always something to do. Love it though. Yeah, there's always something to do. Soil samples. You can be working on travel routes. You can be working on bedding areas. Um, Prepping for next year, like mowing down your annual screen um, to help it decompose better. And there's so many, always something to do. Scout, work on entry routes, all kinds of stuff. Fair enough on football. How about this? If you could only plant one, pick between oats or clover, cause why not? Um, if I could plant only oats or clover, ooh, that's a tough one because both are powerful. I guess it would depend on the situation, but if I had to really, really pick one, I would say clover because perennial clover. Annual clovers do well too, but I would pick a perennial clover because clover, man, you can get many months of nutrition and um, attractiveness out of clover. So I would say yes to clover, but oats, man. I mean, if you can if you plant a good variety of oats, such as like buck forage oats, plant them in the fall, they can be super powerful, but they're short lived. So I think I would pick clover. Can't go wrong with clover. Big woods areas, man, clover, you suck in a lot of deer, it can handle the tolerance, the browse pressure. Um, Ag situations can do good as well. Uh, but clover is your overall staple of your foundation of a food plot program. Chris, if he's still watching, he's been texting me pictures from his food plot that he has right behind his camp. And that's a perennial clover, and there's deer in there digging it up in the snow, because they know it's there and they're digging it up. Well, some people will say they don't eat clover in the winter. Well, they're digging his up. And my old farm, it was kind of weird because like it was classic every November 10th or something, deer would stop hitting the clover. It goes dormant. Um, so I would definitely say that situation as well because every property's situational, but the deer where he is at, they're digging up through the snow and they're hitting it. Now, my new farm, they've been in the food plots heavy the past few days because it's full of wheat and rye. So it's been warm in the 50s the past week or so, daytime high 50s, but that wheat and rye comes out of dormancy and it perks up and it turns green with the warm temperatures. So the deer have been hammering that. So it's very situational with everything, but that's just two different examples. Um, that's just two different examples. Markland Engine. What's up, brother? What's going on? Markland Love from South Carolina. Appreciate that. Chris feeds 365. It does, and it can. Southern states, you can really get away with that 365 of clover. Northern states, you may not get that per se 365, but sorry guys, I had a phone. My phone was ringing, so I had to cancel that. Um, Southern states, you can get away with that clover to feed in 365. Northern states, you may not get away with that as much, but you can definitely get 9 or 10 months out of feeding deer with clover. So it's situational depending, where you're located at. So pretty cool stuff. Everything's situational. Everything is situational. Let's see. I'm really glad YouTube fixed all these issues, man. This is pretty cool. Vertical video. I can see the chat. It doesn't disappear with people commenting. I can see the comments. And we had a lot of viewers starting out. But I guess I'm boring, so they left. But pretty cool stuff. So, Mark, last question for you, then I got to go. Shooting compound bow, would you rather practice shooting 20 to 30 yards routinely, your normal deer bow shot, or practicing shooting 40 plus yards in prep for season? So, I'll be honest with you. I rarely shoot my bow. I should shoot it more, uh, but I don't really practice in the off season. Every now and then, I'm not one to shoot very often, but when I do, I will shoot 40 to 50 yards, even though my target, shot would be 20 to 30 yards for a deer. I won't shoot past 30 yards at a deer with my compound bow. That's all I hunt with is my compound, which is actually funny right there. But yes, I do shoot further. I'll shoot out the 40 to 50 yards, and it does seem to make it a little bit easier in the 20 to 30 yard shot. I don't practice very often. Some people, I guess, feel like the need to do that, which is not a bad thing. It can be good. For me, I feel like the more that I practice, sometimes the worse that I get. It's really weird. So again, it's very situational with everything. There's no absolutes. Whatever works best for you. But it's all about practicing, knowing yourself and knowing your limitations and things. So for me, practicing at a further distance makes my shot easier, closer up. And I don't shoot past 30 yards. If I'm shooting at 30 yards, it's because it's a big buck. I have a good shot, and I want to shoot 30 yards. Most of my deer that I've ever shot have been within 25 yards, usually 20 yards. Um, it's easy to say, set yourself up to where you do get that 20-yard bow shot, but it doesn't always work out, and there are times where you have to shoot a little bit further. But I'd rather be safe than shoot at that further distance and wound something. There's guys that can do it, and they're good at it, but I feel like more mistakes can happen once you start getting past 30 yards. It's just too many variables. Heck yeah, man. Last November, got a 4-point using Remington 270 from 275 yards away. A little further, but that's good. Far shot. Self-defense bow in that shopping center. That's right. I need it around here, but I got other stuff too. I just can't say what it is. Off Talk Outdoors. What's going on, Dave? In Ohio, doing some after-season scouting. Very cool. Very cool. Dang, Maryland laws. Yeah. Don't get me fired up with Maryland laws after what I went through Friday afternoon. self-defense bow, but he has no arrows. You know what? That may be the case. But I got arrows, man. I got arrows. Thinking about starting bow hunting. Well, that is true. I have no release with me right now. So you have a point. I have to stab somebody with my arrow. Thinking about starting bow hunting. What one would you recommend to a first-time bow hunter? Uh, like having lead and pencil and no one to write. I'm gonna slap you both silly. Thinking about starting bow hunting. What one would you recommend to a first-time bow hunter who has practiced? I mean, really, any bow to start, any compound you can is good these days. I remember my first bow was a PSE Nova. I don't even know if they make them anymore. Probably not, but that was over 20 years ago. But if you just go to any bow shop, um, if you're not serious about it, because you're not sure, maybe go to like Bass Pro or Cabela's. They sell complete bow packages for like 400 or 500 bucks because a brand new bow, that's not brand new, but a brand new bow nowadays is 11, 12, 13, $1,400, just bare bow, which is no sight, no rest, nothing, just bare bow. Um, but if you're not sure, start with that. Bass Pro, Cabela's, or maybe even your local archery shop. You can get a complete package for 400 to 500 bucks, and start with low weight. Don't max out. Build yourself up because a lot of people I feel like shoot too long of a draw length and they shoot too much weight. So they're pulling back like this because they can't pull it straight back because they have too much poundage. So start low weight and get it sized properly. Like my draw is 28 and a half, and I don't my arm, you don't want your forward arm to be locked. So you want it bent a little bit. So get it properly sized, go to a reputable bow shop to have that done, and you'll have good success. Bow hunting's fun. It's my go-to. I would say I 90% bow hunt. Um, I hunt 3 days a year with my muzzleloader. Um, Usually sick of hunting now. And then I hunt maybe 1 or 2 days in the rifle season for deer. Other than that, I'm bow hunting. Uh, I would say younger days I hunted a lot with my guns. Now it's primarily bow. That's just what it's led to, and it's funner for me, more fun for me. It's more of a challenge, so that's where I'm at currently with that. So when I get older, maybe I'll transition to a crossbow. For now, it's compound. So we'll just see how that goes as years go on. Uh, you know, it's fun to mix it up. It's fun to shoot them with a muzzleloader. That's fun. It's fun to shoot them with a rifle. But just depends on what you like and the amount of effort that you wanna put into it. So pretty cool stuff. We have a lot more viewers on here now again. It's going up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'll definitely keep that in mind. Speaking of which, my cousin has one of those. Had his for around 15 years and might have been what I practice with. Loving the stream, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, Compounds are fun. I think Chris, if he's still watching, he's got a recurve that he's going to practice on. Recurves is definitely more of a challenge as well, more than a challenge than a compound. So there's levels in it. Wish me luck at the gun show later today. Good luck, man. Vikings, what is your favorite bow? This here is a prime rise bow. I really like it. I've had it for like almost 8 years now. I'm not one to go buy a new bow every single year or every other year. I kind of used to be that way years ago, but I'm not anymore. I've found a bow that's been treating me good, works every single time I shoot. So Maybe in the next couple years, I'll buy another one. There's so many bows out there now. I should say there's so many good bows out there. It would be hard to pick one. Obviously, I would shoot, many of them to get a good feel and figure it out. I have a local shop. It's like 30 minutes from me. Um, Autumn Sky Outfitters. So if I was to buy one, I would go there and get Don to set it up. But right now, Prime Rise, 8 years old or so, maybe nine. I can't remember, but it's been good to me. So I get it tuned up every year. Actually, this year I need to get it set up as well with a new string and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go for another year out of it. You don't need new bows every year. Um, if you can afford it and that's what you want to do, that's great. Viking, what is your biggest deer? The one scored 185 inches, 14 pointer. That's my biggest buck. Next one down would be a 165 with my bow. Biggest with the right shotgun is 185. That one hit the Maryland record books. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Seems like when I shot the 185, everything's kind of downhill from there. It's hard to top. When you shoot something like that, it's hard to top. But for me, I'm not really a trophy hunter. I don't need to shoot something that big. I just like going out trying to shoot the biggest one that I have on camera. That's the challenge, and it's relative to the area that you hunt. So those those age class of bucks or quality bucks are going to change from state to state to county to area to area. Each one is going to have a different level. Going to have to save up for that bow you recommend. Spend all my cash on 22 long rifle. Yeah, it's so expensive. These everything is everything. We all know. Just trying to get through day to day with regular um, housing and food and gas and vehicles, insurance, and electricity. It's all tough right now. So it's a pain. My biggest one is a 201. Just got it back. Awesome. Very cool. That's a big boy. Absolutely. $0.10 a round is heartbreaking. I remember when it was 4 cents in bulk. Yeah, the weird one. What's up? What's up, buddy? Hello, hi. What's up? What's up? Pretty cool. Live stuff. New feature, YouTube. Pretty cool. I don't hunt, but I want to. Hey, I don't tell anybody they need to hunt. It's all on what you want to do. I just like going out, um, getting out in the woods, hiking, whatever you want to do. My biggest buck's a 13 pointer on public land. Awesome. Very cool. Um, Mike, and where did you get your bow at? Um, I bought this one in a bow shop in Pennsylvania roughly 8 years ago. I can't even remember the bow shop. But I wouldn't go there again, put it that way. Um, I have a bow shop by me. Um, it's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. I would go there to buy myself a new bow. Hunting or not, I love going in the woods. Yeah. I'm in the woods all the time. Hiking, just walking, scouting, whatever it is. Bow hunting's cool. Deer hunting in general is cool. Um, I just like being out there. Scotty, 2 quarter acre kill plots, thinking about one of them around Labor Day, disking down, planting oats and rye, then top seeding with clover again, repeating every year. What you think? You could do that. That would be good. Um, oats, oats and rye. Yeah, I like that. I've done that many times, except I added it was more of like a three-way mixture. It was oats, wheat, and rye. Um, that mixture is good. Good for soil. You'll prove it. What do you like more, deer hunting or hog hunting? Uh, hog hunting, hog hunted only maybe like 3 times or so. Four shot a few of them. It was fun. But I would always say deer hunting for sure. Nick, I subscribe to you. Thank you. Sandy, good morning from northern New York. Morning, morning. Good morning, good morning. Hannah, what's up? Where are you at, Hunter? Maryland. Live in Maryland. Top of the morning, boss. Got my sub. Appreciate that. Alexandria. Hi, hi. What's up? All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off. I got some shopping and some errands to do, some videos to make, videos to edit. I got all this stuff going on. So, um, I'm gonna hop off here. Upstate New York has amazing hunting land. It's so bad the laws there restrict so much. Yeah, it's everywhere is getting crazy. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for anybody that subscribed. We'll do these more often because YouTube, I feel like, has finally fixed the live feature to make it actually work. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Have a great week. I'll see you. Thank you.